So I'm Randy, I'm an alcoholic, and it's good to be here. Happy Saturday, everybody. I missed the speaker with the bells. The bells are good. Bells go deep. But it's good to not have them once in a while, just to break it up a little. So the reason I'm here today is because I have a disease called alcoholism. I'm not here because of alcohol today. I am here because of alcohol, because alcohol was the solution to my problem for many, many years. And I used alcohol to make it so that I could live in the day that I was in. I used it as a medicine so that I could feel smarter, happier, taller, faster, more confident, less fearful, and fit in wherever I was. Alcohol did that perfectly for me for a very long time, made it very fun. It allowed me to live in the moment I was in without any cares about later or before. And that was what I needed, because I have a disease that centers in my mind called alcoholism. And that alcoholism keeps me in a state of constant dis-ease, constantly unsatisfied, fault-finding, opinionated. It keeps me always in a hurry to get there. When I get there, I'll be happy. I'm always going there, wherever there is. I never want to be where I am, and I'm in a hurry to get there. And I'm easily frustrated by anything that gets in the way of what I think is my getting there. So, and by the way, I think I'm the center of the universe, and your job is to make sure that I'm pleased. And if you're not doing a very good job, I'm going to let you know about it. So that's alcoholism in my life. I really hope that none of you have what I have. And I say that because living with my mind is terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. Untreated alcoholism is killing me whenever it is untreated. And it doesn't matter how much time I have. It's more terrible today than it was a year ago or 5 years ago or 10 years ago, because it speaks to me with more authority today, because I'm sober, because I have time. It's more clear. I can be nastier and meaner and faster because my disease knows some stuff. You know, everything I know up till this point right now, even everything I've learned in AA, is an old idea. And self will use all of my old ideas, even what I know about AA, to try to get what it wants today. That's why, just turn it over. Just turn it over is so painful. That statement, just turn it over. Well, if I could, I would just turn it over. I'm not stupid. I know there's a power greater than me. I know that I've turned it over before. I've somehow gotten to a place of surrender, but I'm not surrendered right now. And you saying, oh, just let it go and just turn it over, makes me want to kill you. Because I can't. If I could do that, I would. But I can't, because there's something wrong with me. And so that's the second step. The second step is coming to believe that a power greater than me could restore me to sanity. The first step is that I have to admit that I'm a complete defeat, that I can never ever drink alcohol successfully again, or treat my disease with whatever substance I like to treat it with. Could be food, sex, drugs, alcohol, gambling. I can't use any of those things to treat my disease today. And I'm a complete defeat at being okay in this moment with my mind. I cannot make myself okay. I cannot turn it over. I lack the power to turn it over. If I could, I would. I'm not stupid. I'm just hurt. There's something wrong with me. I have grave emotional and mental disorders. That's why I can't turn it over. But if I have the capacity to be honest, I could recover from that grave emotional and mental disorders. And the steps with the help of a sponsor is the way that I become capable of being honest with myself. Because like it says in How It Works, I am constitutionally incapable of being honest with myself. That's the way I am built as an alcoholic with alcoholism. My whole life is a lie. Because if I lived in reality, that would kill me. So I have a whole fantasy life of what I think the whole world is all about. And I live by that. And I'm constitutionally, because I've been doing it so long, living in this fantasy land, that I have a character that is incapable of being honest with itself. It's not possible. I can't do it. So I got to go through these steps. And that's where I'm going to find a way of life where I could be honest with myself today, right now, in this room, right here, right now. And it starts with, I need some help. So when I get to the end of step one, the end of step one is I stand ready right now. I stand ready to do anything which will lift my merciless obsession. My merciless obsession is to be self-satisfied. It's to have the right amount of money in the bank, to have the right girl, to have the right house, to have the right job, to have the right friends, to have the right haircut, to have the right clothes, to weigh the right weight. That's what I'm mercilessly obsessed with today. If I had all of those things, I wouldn't need alcohol. I wouldn't need to eat. I wouldn't need to drink. I wouldn't need to gamble. Because I'd have everything that my mind told me I need. And then my mind would shut up, I would think. But not with alcoholism. Because the beautiful thing about alcoholism is even when I get exactly what I want, I don't want that anymore. I want that plus something else. It's never satisfied. So when I stand ready to do anything which will lift my merciless obsession, then I could start coming to believe that there's a power greater than myself. And that power is the power that's going to restore me to sanity. I am not the power that's going to restore me to sanity. All that self-talk that goes on in my mind is me trying to restore me to sanity. That's what I'm doing. I'm running all the scenarios. I'm playing every game I can play. I'm figuring it out. And I think if I get the right answer, then my mind will shut up and I'll have some peace because I got the right answer. But that doesn't ever work. So I keep trying to restore myself to sanity. And the second step says, no, you are the wrong guy for the job. You have lost the job. Now I have to come to believe that there's a power greater than myself that could restore me to sanity. So now, right now, in this room, in this moment, no matter how much I've believed before, no matter how much sanity I've had in the past, right now I have to start coming to believe that there's a power greater than myself that can restore me to sanity right now. So it sounds like this. Power, could you help me? Could you help me right now? Could you help me be the man you want me to be right here in this room right now? Could you help me hear what's being said? When it's my turn to talk, could you help me talk? Could you speak through me? But right now I'm talking, so I would imagine it's God's will for you to be present and be listening, not because of anything I'm going to say, but because that's the nature of our relationship right now, right? I'm the talker, you're the listener. But I want to always be the talker. So you're talking, and I'm talking at the same time. I'm telling myself, I'm having an ongoing conversation about everything that you're saying, maybe. Or I could be having a completely different conversation. I could be arguing with the girl that I'm with about something she didn't do this morning, standing right in front of another man who's talking straight to me about something that might be important. And I don't hear a word he says because I'm talking to my wife about why she didn't do the dishes this morning. And I'm looking at you and I'm smiling and nodding, but I am not present. I don't hear a word you say. Now my brain is recording it, so if you bust me, oh, you're not even listening to me, are you? I don't know. I could say back what you said. I don't have any relationship to it, but I could spew the words back to you. That's a marriage survival trait. To be able to listen with one ear and talk to yourself with the other. So anyway, we're reading how it works. We're reading 60 to 63 right now. Because really the beginning of 60 is really step one again. And we're going back through the steps. So we're in step one. And we read 60 to 63, which is really steps 1, 2, and 3. But it's a foundation to see the disease and who I am in the disease. And so we're going to read a paragraph now, and then we're going to talk about that paragraph for the rest of the day. All right. Thanks for letting me share. We're on